What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mags. So, Sunday sees England finally make it into a final after 55 years. And of course, if you were alive around in the 60s or were born before the 60s and were able to see that glorious occasion of England winning the World Cup in 1966, only my mum and dad were alive for that, with my dad being 9 years old and my mum being 3 years old at the time of England, of course, winning the World Cup in 66 against the Germans. And of course, at Wembley as well, where we'll be taking on the Italians this Sunday in an 8 o'clock kickoff. And of course, all I can say is this is going to be an absolutely glorious occasion for all fans. You know, even the neutrals are going to be able to enjoy this one. It's two absolute powerhouses of international football coming together for a really great occasion at Wembley. And, you know, you look at the Italians, they haven't lost a game in 3 years, which is absolutely crazy. And then you look at the England side, you know, 725 minutes before Jordan Pickford conceded a goal in the game against Denmark. He had a clean sheet for 725 minutes. That is absolutely amazing. And, you know, you just look at the youth of the England squad. Look at the players in the England squad, you know. Look at the experience of the Italian squad. You've got Chiellini and Bonucci. There's 70 years worth of experience combined with them two centre-backs, you know. And then you've got the youth of England. You've got Bukayo Saka, you've got Raheem Sterling, you've got Jadon Sancho, Jude Bellingham. There's so many big household names playing for England these days. And, you know, you just hope that them lads on Sunday can pull the strength from the crowd, which is going to be absolutely packed up to the best it can be anyway with COVID restrictions. But it's going to be absolutely packed up at Wembley. Hopefully, you know, we'll come out on top against the Italians and we can win Euro 2020. We should have had it, of course, last year, but we're having it this year instead. And in a way, it has helped that the tournament was delayed for a year, because it has given the players a chance, you know, to develop themselves a little bit more. And also for some of them younger players as well to get a shout into the England squad as well, because some of them would have missed out on being picked for the England team. And a credit, you know, to Southgate as well for the strength that he's shown these players, the absolute amazing strength that has been shown towards these players to push through, you know, the adversity that has crept up at times, like the 0-0 against Scotland. You know, then we had to go into a round of 16 game against the Germans. We had to beat the Germans to make it to this point, you know, in a German side that is always quite a struggle to play against, but we took them on quite comfortably in the end, a 2-0 win. And then, of course, we had to take on Ukraine, 4-0 win against Ukraine, and then a 2-1 win against, of course, the Danes in the last round to make it at this point now where we finally have a chance after 55 years, after, of course, World Cup 66 with, of course, Bobby Moore and Greaves and everybody being involved in that one. And this is now a chance for England to finally crown ourselves champions, you know, after so long of waiting. It's been 55 years in the making, as you can see by the title, and it's going to be a glorious occasion. I can't wait. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And of course, you look at the managers as well involved here. You've got Southgate for England. You've got Roberto Mancini for, of course, the Italians. And Roberto Mancini is a really good manager. He won the title, of course, with Manchester City in 2012. He's done so many great things during his playing career as well. Southgate has really come on a lot since being the England manager. He's really grown as a manager as well after his club days. When, you know, he was manager of Middlesbrough, he wasn't that good, but he's come into the international scene and he's built himself up over the period of time in being in the job. And he's really showing, his worth with England. And it's nice to see that, it's full respect to Southgate for what's happening with England at this moment in time. The respect's got to be given to him. I put out a tweet, after we made it past Denmark, that Southgate, whatever happens, he deserves a knighthood. At the end of the day, he's made it this far. No other England manager has made it this far in any competition, so since Sir Alf Ramsey, of course, in '66. But we'll have to see what happens on Sunday. Hopefully, we can come out on top against the Italians. But like I say, the Italians do have some very good players, very experienced players, and they are a slightly slower side, however. So, hopefully England's pace will be an advantage for it against them slightly slower players. They do have Insigne, who is quite fast, but is he going to be fast enough, to keep up with a Jadon Sancho, Bukayo Saka, Jude Bellingham, Raheem Sterling, what have you, type of player? We'll have to wait and see on that one. Hopefully he can't keep up with them, because then that'll give an added advantage in winning and hopefully winning the Euros on Sunday at 8 o'clock. And if you've liked this video, let us know your thoughts, of course, down in the comments below, heading into the game, what your thoughts are. Italian fans as well, make sure to get yourselves in on the comments as well. Get the flow going down there of a nice conversation. Keep it friendly, of course, nothing nasty towards either nation. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, as I'm on the road to 600 subscribers. And hopefully, lads, it's coming home. Come on, England.